My name is Laura and I'm a teacher. I work at a school and I truly love my job. I have many students who are both bright and curious. Last year I met Ethan. Ethan is also a teacher and he specializes in science. He is friendly and has a great sense of humor, which made talking to him enjoyable. We began spending time together. At first I didn't know that Ethan was married. He never mentioned having a wife, and I assumed he liked me. We laughed and shared many conversations, and then went away feeling refreshed. One day, I received a phone call from a woman named Sophia. "Hello, is this Laura?" she asked. I hesitantly replied, "Yes, it is." I felt uneasy. Sophia continued, "I'm Ethan's wife. We've been married for 6 years." I was stunned. "What?" I managed to say, unable to believe her words. Sophia explained, "I don't want to lose Ethan. I love him and want to keep my family together." Listening to her, I felt a heavy weight on my heart. I asked her why she was calling me. "I saw you and Ethan together," Sophia said. "I thought you should know the truth." I felt sadness wash over me. I had no idea Ethan was married. "He never told me," I said. Sophia added, "I have photos I'd like to show you." She sent pictures of them together, looking happy. Tears filled my eyes as I looked at them, struggling to grasp what was happening. I thought about my time with Ethan, remembering our laughter and conversations. I felt guilty. I didn't want to hurt Sophia. Why hadn't Ethan told me the truth, I asked myself. I felt confused and deeply sad. Sophia pleaded, "Please don't hurt my family. I need your help." Her words weighed on me. "I understand," I replied. I wanted to help her and knew I couldn't be the reason for their struggles. I told Sophia I would stop seeing Ethan. It was a difficult decision, but I believed it was the right one. The next day I saw Ethan at school. He smiled at me. "Hi, Laura," he said. My heart raced. I decided to tell him the truth. "Can we talk?" I asked. He nodded, and we went somewhere quiet. Taking a deep breath, I said, "Ethan, I need to talk about Sophia." His expression shifted. "What do you mean?" he asked. "Sophia called me," I replied. "She told me everything." Ethan looked shocked. "Oh no," he murmured. "I should have told you." I felt both anger and sadness. "Why didn't you?" I asked. "I was afraid," he admitted. "I didn't want to lose you." I felt hurt. "But you have a wife," I said. "This isn't fair." He nodded. "I know. I made a mistake. It's too late now," I told him. "I can't be with you." Ethan looked distressed. "Please don't leave me," he said. "I need you." Tears welled in my eyes. "But you have Sophia," I said. "I love you," he replied. "I want to be with you." My heart ached. "You need to choose," I told him. "You can't have both of us." Ethan fell silent. I felt a deep sadness for him, but didn't want to hurt Sophia. I had to remain strong. "Please, Laura," he said. "I need time to think." I nodded. "Take your time," I said, "but I won't wait for you." I walked away, feeling broken. In order for me to be a true God, for there to even be a Darstar's sufficient exercise class, I'd have to be a Darstar. For 2 solemn moments, days passed, and I focused on my job, spending time with friends and trying to move forward. One evening I felt sad and lonely. I thought about Ethan and the time we spent together. I missed him but also felt stronger. I remembered Sophia's words, "I love him. I want to keep my family." I understood her feelings and didn't want to ruin their family. I decided to talk to my friend Clara, who always gave good advice. "Can we meet?" I asked her. We met at a cafe, and I shared everything. "I like Ethan, but he's married," I said. Sophia called me. "She's heartbroken." Clara listened patiently. "You did the right thing, Laura," she said. "You can't be with someone who's married." "I know," I replied, "but it still hurts." Clara nodded. "It's okay to feel sad. Take care of yourself." Talking to her made me feel better. I realized I was strong and could move on. After a week, I decided to meet Sophia again to offer her support. I called her and said, "Can we meet?" We met at a park, and I felt nervous. Sophia looked worried. "Thank you for meeting me," she said. I gave her a soft smile. "I wanted to check on you," I said. "I'm sorry for everything." Sophia nodded. "It's been hard for me," she admitted. "We talked about Ethan and their marriage." Sophia opened up about her fears. "I love him," she said, "but I'm scared he'll leave me." I felt her pain. "You're a strong woman," I told her. "You should talk to him and be honest." Sophia nodded. "You're right. I need to speak with him." "I will support you," I said. "I don't want to cause problems in your life." Sophia looked thankful. "Thank you, Laura," she replied. We talked for a long time, and I realized we understood each other. We were both strong women, and we both cared for Ethan in different ways. I decided to move to a different city, thinking the change would help me heal. I wanted a fresh start. When I told my friends about my decision, they supported me. "You need to do what's best for you," Clara said. "You'll be okay." I felt grateful to have such understanding friends. On my last day at school, I said goodbye to my students. They looked sad. "We'll miss you, Laura," they said. I felt happy to have been their teacher, but I left with mixed emotions. I was excited yet sad, knowing it was time for a new chapter. As I packed my belongings, I thought about Ethan. I hoped he would find happiness with Sophia. I wished for them to work things out. When I arrived in the new city, I felt a mix of nerves and excitement. I began searching for a teaching job, wanting to return to the classroom. Days turned into weeks, and I finally found a position at a school where the staff was friendly. Starting over made me happy. I quickly made new friends. One day, I received a message from Sophia. "I talked to Ethan," she wrote. "We're trying to make things work." I felt relieved. "I'm happy for you," I replied. Sophia added, "Thank you for your understanding. I really appreciate it." I smiled, feeling glad I had helped. As time went on, I focused on building my new life. I enjoyed my job and the friends I had made. I felt myself healing from the past. I often thought about Ethan and Sophia, hoping they were happy together. I knew love could be complicated, but I still believed in it. One evening, I went for a peaceful walk in the park. I felt calm and content, realizing I was finally moving forward. I was ready for new experiences. I trusted that love would find me again when the time was right. I felt hopeful for the future. In the end, I learned a great deal. I learned about love, honesty, and the value of family. I felt proud of the choices I had made and knew they were the right ones. I was ready to embrace life, eager for new adventures and the possibility of new love. As I started over in a new city, I thought my story had reached its conclusion. But life has a way of surprising us when we least expect it. What happens when the past finds its way back into your life? Don't miss the next video, where I'll share the unexpected twist that changed everything yet again. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss this.